Hey folks, it's Wisconsin Tailgating with
Mad Dog
and Merrill. Lucky you.
Fire up that grill.
Prep work is a lot of work for the tailgate. When you go tailgating, and this is red and white, by the way, you got to do the theme colors. We had Bourbon Street Grill, by the way, in Monona, Wisconsin. BourbonStreetGrill.com. Look it up. What a great menu. Got Cajun style cooking.
Yes.
We got recipes for the kids. We got all kinds of great menus here at Bourbon Street Grill. We're having a wonderful time. We just got through with ribs and chicken, so we're having a wonderful time by Chef Tony. So it's good, fun stuff here.
Good stuff, too.
But prep work is a lot of work to do. And a lot of times we'll take these salad potatoes, and this is the red portion of the recipe, and we'll toss them on the grill. We'll have them browned up for you already, but we really don't show how to do them. So we're actually going to take one of our virgin olive oils from Chile, Mad Dog and Merrill's olive oil, and I'm just going to drizzle a nice olive oil. We oil 90% of the meat products before we put them on the grill so they brown up nice, hold their natural juices, natural flavors, the unnatural flavors of marinades and rubs. So I'm going to give them a nice coating of oil. We're going to take a little bit of our Grandma Hazel's, which is garlic, peppers, onion, fennel, celery, red pepper, green pepper, onion, sodium. So we're going to take a little bit of Grandma Hazel's, and it's more coarse, like that old steak or Montreal seasoning. And we're going to give that a good shaking all around and move that around, and it's going to adhere real nice. And that's our prep for our little salad potatoes. These are going to go on the grill. I got coolers all over the place.
Holy cow. Well, we're tailgating. What do you expect?
Exactly the point.
Right.
And food safety first.
Very
I don't want to get a bellyache.
He's a good man.
We've got some wonderful golden plump drumettes.
Right.
Drumsticks. And they got a natural handle for tailgating.
Well, that's what's really good about that. You know, when you're doing good old drumsticks, I mean, we've gone through the whole wing routine, and we've had a discussion on wings. I like having the wings completely whole. People like the wings cut a little bit. But I like doing the handles. I like doing the chicken legs.
I do too.
Because you got something to really grab a hold of too.
You know what? I'll get you some. I got some chicken done.
All right, and throw her on here while I talk about this. Is that good for you? Or go ahead.
Severna. What's that? Severin. That's what I said. Severin.
I like
Did I say
Severin.
Oh, Severin. Severin. Look for it in the grocery stores. It's flavored kraut, flavored sauerkraut. Us Wisconsin folks love our plain sauerkraut, but they did a great job, Severin. And this is actually one that I'll be using a little bit. It's called a curtito.
Okay.
And curtito is actually a Latin American dish. It's got the vegetables right in it, and it's real crispy. And I'll be using that in a minute or two. And then we have the curry over here. And because I saw the curry, I thought Merrill said, well, he's going to do a curry dish. So let me grab my drumsticks off the grill, my golden plump.
Ding, drumsticks on
Drum
the grill.
roll.
Absolutely great on there. Doing drumsticks a little bit different way on drumsticks. Obviously, you just have them plain if you like.
Oh, no.
You can go ahead and use them just with their barbecue sauce. But we're adding a little bit of red and white today. As you can see, we got some red peppers and some white onion already diced up. I'm going to place these in a bowl.
Really?
A mixing bowl, sir.
Mixing bowl.
Place those in there. Now, I love curry.
What's great is he's still got this is what's great about cooking and tailgating, because he's still got the barbecue sauce from the ribs from Chef Tony.
Oh, man, they're good, do I?
Yeah,
Oh, they were good. They were good.
Of course you do. I got no doubt.
Yeah, curry. I love curry. To me, you can't have enough curry. A lot of people just use, okay, talk about a teaspoon or so. I'm going to put, you know what, I probably got a good tablespoon of curry
gosh,
in there.
Stop.
All right, I'll mix that up there a little bit in there. All right.
Man.
So that sort of gives us a really nice, you know, see where the curry just adheres to that show. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. All right.
Gorgeous.
There's a different thing that we're going to do on the legs. You know what? No, I hate this, but you know what? Are you cleaning up or am I cleaning up? I guess I'm cleaning up.
Yep.
Shoot.
Hickory.
I knew that was going to happen.
For you folks from Manitowoc, Wisconsin, the hickory essence comes from your Red Arrow company. You know your Red Arrow company because it stinks in that neighborhood. But it's gorgeous hickory extracts. So he's rolling the drumsticks in there.
Roll your boat. Okay. Here's the secret. You got that? I should let that sit a little bit. I'm going to use some peppers on there. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to use my hands. I'm not using the protection. I'm sorry.
This is just like the DQ when you get the crunch cones.
There you go. Place that on there.
Oh, man, that's delicious.
No, put it on there. Stick her right in there, bud.
You're dang tootin' I will, bud.
Okay, you got her?
Just roll it in. Oh, man, what a great way to do it.
I love it.
Those are hotter than Dutch love, man.
It's hotter than Dutch love. Great flavor. It's hot. You know why? Because we took things off the grill and it ends up being hot. Did you ever realize that? Isn't that amazing?
So we rolled our salad potatoes around, and I should probably give these a little bit longer to cook. But we're gonna let these cook for about 15 minutes or so, get nice and golden brown and almost cooked all the way through and get the flavor of the grill. My chicken drumsticks are cooking over here, my golden plump.
Okay.
Good folks, golden plump chicken, all natural, beautiful chicken. We're doing the nice drumsticks today. And here is that nice little curtito, and that's the Latin American sauerkraut. And you can go on Severin. Why can't I say that today? Severin. You can go on Severin.com, Severin.com, and you can find out all about it in the store locators. And there's that beautiful. This is actually a Latin American dish just to eat as a crisp salad. But we're going to make a nice little way to do this. We're going to add a little bit of white onions because we're doing theme colors, the red and white today. We're doing the white onions. The salad potatoes are going to go on there next. But I'm going to take the white onions, put them over the top, and I'm going to add just a little bit of our good friends at Sundrop, locally bottled Sundrop, crisp, fruity, citrusy. It's just absolutely fantastic. I call it gravelly when you drink it, but honest to God, it's just delicious.
Wait a minute. Gravelly?
Gravelly. It just effervescence right down the old throat and cleans
what
it
is
out.
this? Gravelly and effervescence. What was that?
Effervescence. It is phenomenal stuff. It really is. And it's going to go extremely well. That's a little bit of moisture we need in there. And so I'm going to take my drumsticks, and I can add the drumsticks already, and I'll add the potatoes a little bit later on. No, I'm going to wait until the next segment. I got so many things to do here, it's unbelievable.
Whoa, look at this, look at this. Holy cow.
I know, prep work is a lot.
It is, so I'm exhausted, ladies and
Here's
gentlemen.
the red. We're doing red and white as a theme.
All right.
So we're going to take our nice little red apples.
Yeah.
With the white inside, we already got it. I'm going to take the pips out.
Okay, Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Yep.
I love Gladys Knight and the Pips.
And here's a great way to do this.
All right.
And I usually do it in a Ziploc baggie with brown sugar and let them soak overnight.
Yes.
But we're doing red and white today, and it's a great way to do apples, and it's a great way to do a seasoned apple. I'm gonna add a little coat of oiling to that. So we're gonna glisten that with an oil so that things adhere. Now I'm gonna take white sugar with our red apple because it's red and white day here. And if that wasn't good enough, a couple good scoops of white sugar over the top. I got some, because we're at Bourbon Street Grill, I took some Cajun spices.
All right.
Some nice red Cajun spices, and I'm gonna blend that right in with my sugar.
Interesting.
And we're going to take our apples, and all we're simply going to do is roll our apples in that sugar. So we got a sweet, we got a heat, we got the red and white, we got some Wisconsin tailgating going on. And I'm going to place these on the grill near the end of my chops that we're going to do right now. So let me do this last one just to get it coated and get it going.
You're just going like crazy.
These are going to be absolutely delicious. We're going to put those on the grill. All they take is about 15 minutes on the direct method of cooking. But here's a great way to...
Don't either. I'm not going to use my hands there. Okay, go ahead.
Let's talk a little bit about brining.
All right.
Last night I took some Wisconsin pork, and I took some chops, some boneless chops, center cut chops, and I cut a slit in them so I'd have a pocket.
Okay.
And then I brined them in some good old-fashioned beer, kosher salt, a little bit of sugar in there, and peppers and onions, red and white peppers and onions. Imagine that. And all we're going to simply do is, I need paper toweling, Merrill.
I'll go get some.
You know why? Because I need to.
It's only television.
Everybody left me. Where'd everybody go?
I'm coming
Where's
back.
Tony when you need him?
We needed that. Thanks, Rod.
So we're going to take,
man.
the way to do brines is you take it out of the brine. Now these were brined for a good 18 hours. We're going to take them out of the brine and we're going to pat them dry.
Okay.
You want to pat the brine off them because of the sodium content that's on the outside. I'm going to pat those dry. So this is our brine, and you can brine any cut of meat you want. Each one of these have a nice little slit in them. We're going to brine those. We patted them dry. Now we can add our oil because we glisten with an oil. 85–90% of all the meat products, they do brown up beautifully, hold the natural juices, natural flavors, the unnatural flavors, and marinades, rubs, keeps those guys from sticking on the grates of the grill.
I think I got that.
So we oil those, and now here's what we're going to do is we're going to take an apple.
I'm exhausted, ladies and gentlemen.
You watch this. This is going to be a great recipe.
All right.
Now we have our crisp kraut here from our good friends at Crisp Kraut.
Yep.
We have our crisp kraut there, and I'm going to take some apple slices inside this little pocket, just a slice of apple or two. I'm going to take some crisp kraut and pack that baby in there. I'm going to season these. I got Grandma Hazel all over the place. We're going to season this with Grandma Hazel on the outside because it has that great herbal flavor to it. And then we're going to take some pepper bacon.
Oh,
And we're going to take pepper bacon. This is if you want to go all out at your tailgate party. We're going to take pepper bacon and we're going to simply wrap that baby around that pork loin. that center cut of pork. And I'm going to do that 3 times, and we're going to put that on the grill. I prefer indirect method of cooking for about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
About
Gotcha.
35
Nice,
minutes
good.
indirect method of cooking. So we're going to have another grill set up for indirect cooking. So I'm just going to do this and repeat this 3 different times with the crisp kraut, with the apple in there, with the oil on the outside, with Grandma Hazel's.
Wow. Good stuff.
I know, it's great.
Man, I'm going to be full, I'll tell you.
That pepper bacon's going to add so much more.
You do this before the game, I'm sorry. You're going to be crashed on the couch. You're not going to be watching any of the game.
We are at Bourbon Street Grill in Monona, Wisconsin. We got so much more cooking to do. This is just the beginning. I got to get these on the grill. We got to show these done.
We've only just begun.
Exactly. We'll be right back.
You should open a tandem bike shop.
What's this hot mess?
Chillin' and grillin' chicken?
Listen, bruh. See this? Untrimmed fat. And the size? It's been sodium injected. This chicken's been on the juice.
Look, we're here to help.
Say hello to Golden Plum.
Hello, chicken.
Later, bad chicken.
As a mother, I choose healthy snacks for my children. What they eat now can have a lasting effect on their overall health. Cherry Delight dried cherries provide a healthy snack and taste delicious. Unlike sugary treats, these tasty fruit snacks are all natural and provide essential nutrients and vitamins important in growing bodies. From chocolate-covered Cherry Delights to tart cherry juice, these snacks are full of nutrition. Visit us in Forestville, just 30 minutes from Green Bay, or order online at countryovens.com.
Well, Wisconsin tailgating with Mad Dog and Merrill. We're having a great time here at Bourbon Street Grill. The sun is slowly setting on
Slowly
us.
setting. The beer's looking even a lot better and better. I mean, they got a great selection here, and I'm looking at this one here, and I'm getting thirsty.
BourbonStreetGrill.com. You can check that out. Hey, by the way, let's check on our pork chops
All
here.
right, let's see how they're doing.
Our chops are back here with the
Mom.
pepper bacon. They're stuffed with the crisp kraut. Just absolutely looking delicious on there. It's time for our little apple wedges, because the pork chops need about 17, 18 more minutes, possibly. Maybe about 7, 8 more minutes.
Yeah.
And that's the longer the apple wedges take. So we're gonna get those apple wedges on now. We waited on those. And you can see back here, just splitting up. I got a beautiful ring, look at that.
Oh, good job.
That's a ring bologna. Beautiful ring bologna. And this is the old-fashioned metwurst.
Yeah,
So we got a wonderful little metwurst over there too. So we got a good hot grill.
certainly do.
Yeah, we certainly do. So we got a good hot grill. Those are splitting away there, looking good. So I'm gonna do a little brine. It seems like this is fall. It seems like it's Wisconsin. We talk a lot about kraut. We talk a lot about brines. We talk a lot about fall items. But this is perfect for tailgating.
It is, it is. I mean, it's something you're going to do. You're able to talk to your guests and everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything's all done.
So I'm going to start out by adding the crisp kraut.
All right.
Got some wonderful Flanagan's crisp kraut in here. And we're going to throw the bag and the juices and everything right in it.
Good stuff.
Honest to gosh, for every tailgate party, it's got to have sauerkraut. It's got to be crisp kraut. Absolutely delicious. That was the nice little crisp kraut, and this is the Bavarian style. So there's 2 different styles. You can find them in the meat case, in the cooler case. And I'm going to add the. Let's go with the metwurst and the over the top.
All right.
Because that's going to look good, and we'll do the ring bologna over the top of that. So we got the flavor of the grill on top of that. I'm going to add the onions over that. And then we're going to add some white onions over that. And then I'm going to slice up, I forgot to do my tomatoes.
Today or tomato?
Today, hopefully.
Today and tomato.
So we're going to do some nice tomatoes, because make sure you do a colored theme at your tailgate party with red and white.
You know, one thing I think a lot of people don't realize is really for the flavor of tomatoes. I use that a lot of different things for broths and things.
The acid of the tomatoes.
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is. A lot of people don't see people do that, but we do.
And of course, a stick of butter. What are you going to do, folks?
Hey, okay.
And I'm going to wrap this back up in aluminum foil, and I'm going to put this on the grill, and it's going to be absolutely delicious.
It will be. It will be. You know what else?
Let
is
that
there?
bubble for about a half hour on the grill, by the way.
Yeah. You know, we're not doing the standard burgers today. From Golden Plump, we got the mushroom Swiss burgers.
Dang,
and
I
I
love 'em.
really love these.
They also have a bacon cheddar bacon.
Yeah, I mean, if you try these, just try them once, you're going to be hooked. Trust me.
Yeah.
You're going to be hooked. I mean, the size that you get them, you want to bring those over.
Look at that. Isn't
the
that just
size, that's the size
the
you get them out of the
juices?
package. That's the size you take them off the
Yep.
grill. That's what's amazing. There's no shrinkage on those. The flavor is absolutely fantastic. Now, since we got the mushroom Swiss burgers,
Oh, hey, I forgot my, excuse me, I forgot my little, this is a...
Darn it, I thought I was going to be able to drink
This is a hop thermia, and it's one of the beers they're proud of serving here at Bourbon Street Grills. It's actually an Alaskan beer, but it's an IPA.
You're going to use the whole thing, aren't you? Just to tick me off.
Don't drink it on the air.
All right, well, I would
save
never
it
think
right
of
there.
that. Oh, got it.
Here, I'll help you out.
All right, so mushroom Swiss burgers. You're going to put the burgers on there first. We're going to top them over here.
Oh, we'll top them over
All
here.
right, sounds good.
You
Remember
go.
when we talked about the old
Hold on,
sauerkraut?
hold
You
on
got to
now.
have some. What's
Hold on
that?
now. We gotta move these coolers.
Okay.
What do you got in these coolers?
All right, mushroom Swiss burgers. What do you got to use first?
A little bit of kraut,
A little
crisp
bit
kraut.
of kraut. Crisp kraut.
You don't need the kraut, but this is kind of kraut day today.
Well, you know, it's Midwest. Us Midwesterners, we love our kraut.
A little Swiss
A
cheese
little
over the top
Swiss
of that.
cheese on top of that.
And you don't need this, but it's just going to be
You
so
know
gosh
what?
darn
We're going to
good.
enhance it.
Yeah.
Even though the burgers are good themselves, you're going to enhance the flavor. And man, do I know enhancement? Look at the size of me. Man,
So it's red and white day.
Red and white day.
So we have the red
Crisscrossly.
peppers.
The little X method there. Look at them babies.
Yeah.
Not hard to do.
X marks the spot where
X
the
marks
bun
spots
goes.
on there. Look at that. How's that? It's really not going to take that long really to melt the cheese on these burgers. But you really got to try the Golden Plump chicken burgers. They're absolutely fantastic. The flavor is phenomenal. You'll definitely be hooked on them. And like we said, they've got the 2 other flavors out there too. That's
So let me
very,
get the
very
hood down, get that going. And I want to throw one more thing on the
Are you?
grill. Not because I'm hungry, but because we're in Wisconsin. These gnarly little things right here, and we got them along the way. And there's a lot of great butchers here in Wisconsin, a lot
Yes,
of great
there are.
shops. You can find a lot of great nationalities. These are a jalapeno cheddar
Ooh,
hot dog wiener.
yes.
So these are a jalapeno cheddar wiener. So we're going to get those on the grill just for the heck of it,
It is.
just for the fun.
You know, they're a really good snack too if you're drinking your favorite refreshment. You know, your tomato juice in one of those babies is just absolutely fantastic. Even one of those and that whole thing cold in your tomato juice, you know what I'm talking about. It's just absolutely great.
Well, we got a lot of things going right now. I got to get this on the grill. We got to get cleaned up a little bit here.
Wow.
Meryl's got to finish his little
Thank you.
north to Alaska
My hop thermal, man. Life's good.
gold rush.
You got it. Let's go. Let's
We'll be
go.
right back to finish this baby up.
In order to perform at a high level, I must train hard every day.
I push my body hard to the limits to gain an advantage against my competition.
With a tough training schedule,
My body needs the ability to recover fast.
Rapid Performance products provide an all-natural recovery source.
This gives my muscles the rapid recovery needed to repeat my intense training.
Speed your recovery with the natural benefits of tart cherry juice and whey protein isolate.
Train, recover, repeat.
Rapid Performance products.
The Beam family has a long history of doing things their own way. In fact, they age every drop of Jim Beam twice as long as the law requires for a true Kentucky straight bourbon. So, 4 long years from now, I'll be back for this one. That's how Jim Beam makes history. How will you make yours?
Well, welcome back to Wisconsin Tailgating with Mad Dog and Meryl. And it's time for the unveiling
It is,
here.
it is.
And you know, we got some wonderful things going on here.
Oh, look at that.
There's
man.
our golden plump chicken with the little taters and that gorgeous sauerkraut, that flavored sauerkraut.
Oh, man, the seasoning adhered to the potatoes, too. Look at
Oh,
that.
the Grandma Hazel's
Yeah.
is great. And,
No.
and there's our, needs a little bit longer, but there's our Metwurst and everything else. Looking good on that. Bubble that baby away for a good half hour. And
Smell vision, ladies and gentlemen. I
on the
wish you
grill
had it.
here, maybe I was going to take them off, but
No,
it
I
looks
leave
pretty
them
good
there.
from back there. The pork chops, so I just want to grab one of these choppers. I'm going to grab a chop and show you good folks. I just want to, that's that pepper bacon on there, and
Yep.
that's that gorgeous pork chop. And it's got to be
Oh,
done
good
just to
job.
perfection. Pork is done like at 145, 150 degrees. That's going to be so delicious. It's unbelievable. That's if you want to go all the way out and do a great little meal. But we got our mushroom Swiss burgers over here with the Swiss cheese and pepper and a little kraut on top from Golden Plum. Our little apple wedges.
You know, I want to try one of those.
You know
Can I try
something?
one of those? 'Cause I
Absolutely.
haven't, oh,
And the
man.
apple wedges don't take very long, and that's got that sugar and a little bit of
Yeah.
Cajun spice, just
That's
like
hot.
Bourbon Street
Why
here,
you serve stuff hot?
bourbonstreetgrill.com. And don't forget, we have wonderful, great products. We really, really do. They're all made in Wisconsin.
Well, you know
Really?
what? I really thought you were nuts when you did that.
Well, that's delicious.
The sweet and heat. And what was on the apple? It's the oil, sugar, and the
Cajun spice.
Cajun spice. Wow.
Hey, 4 great barbecue sauces. Number 1, sweet and rich. We've got a garlic, spicy habanero, hickory, Grandma Hazel's. That works, man. That's good. That's good.
That is unbelievable.
A grilling magic over here, but you look for those 2 good, handsome-looking guys in the grocery store.
I don't care. That is still unbelievable, folks. You've seen this show.
You gotta try this though.
Tape
That's
it or
what's
whatever.
good
The apples are just to live for.
You try that with that. You try that. Now hold on. Let's put a little of that on top.
All right.
Now you try that like a
Oh,
little sandwich.
man.
And tell me what you got. Yeah, yeah. Because that's a side dish to serve with it.
Bobby Flay, eat your heart out, man. What a match made in heaven.
But you know what? We're forgetting our good friends here. And honest to goodness, the mushroom Swiss burgers, we're going to take those babies off because I want to show them front and center. Golden Plum has the best little burgers in the world. They got the best chicken. They're family farm raised by good folks. We interview a lot of them. We've seen a lot of family farms. We've been with their good families. And we're going to put that in there. I'm going to eat this baby right here because I can't wait no more.
No, I'm having the rest of this baby. I'm sorry. I can't believe those apples. I can't believe it.
Not delicious.
Life's good, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be right back to wrap this baby up.
Fire up that grill.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, the Sultans of Sear.
The gurus of the grill.
The hosts of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Spice up your next cookout with Mad Dog and Merrill's thick, rich barbecue sauces, seasonings, and marinades.
Don't forget Dow Works, sauerkraut, onion, ketchup, and a hint of mustard all in one bottle.
Dow Works for sausage, burgers, chicken, hot dogs, and more.
Dow Works.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill products.
Available at a store near you. Happy grilling, folks. Crisp kraut.
Tasty family tradition for over 100 years.
Made with good old-fashioned Wisconsin cabbage. Tastes great on hot dogs, brats, pizzas, and even brownies. Crisp kraut, served hot or cold.
Traditional style is tart and tangy, and the Bavarian style is sweet and mild.
Make this superfood part of your regular meal planning.
Delicious, versatile, and so good for you. Look for crisp kraut in your store's meat case.
And if it's not crisp kraut, it's not crisp. Try crisp kraut for the health of it.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold Sundrop today. I'm sorry, folks. I'll tell you what, I'm a mess. What a most delicious meal in the world.
You know what? That's definitely a 10. I'm sorry to say, sir. I hate giving him credit, but those apples and that pork still a match made in heaven along with the burgers.
But you know what? Our Golden Plum chicken drumettes. We got the Golden Plum burgers. We got some wonderful sauerkraut. Don't forget to use sauerkraut, folks, and it's just absolutely delicious. You go online on the websites that we showed you here today and look them up. They're phenomenal. What a great meal here today.
You did
what
good.
A great place.
You
when
did
you're in the Monona area, when you're going to a red and white game at the stadium, look up bourbonstreetgrill.com. What a great menu. What a great place. Good folks. Chef Tony and the gang. Stefan, I believe is his name, the gentleman that manager or owner.
Yep.
And great place. We'll talk to you guys a little bit later on. Red and white all the way, folks.
You got it.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.